racial profiling, racial violence, police brutality, detentions, deportations, occupations, the reserve system, the missing and murdered Indigenous sisters, the occupation of Gaza, millions of people starving in Afghanistan, and we're led to believe that occupation is going to bring liberation. We say shame! Racist occupations do not bring liberation. They don't bring liberation for people. They certainly don't bring liberation for women, although that's what we're told. So we're here today to demand an end to racism, to demand an end to racial profiling, to demand an end to the ongoing theft of Indigenous lands, to demand an end to detentions and deportations, to demand an end to the ongoing racist wars and occupations all across the globe, and to also demand living wages, healthcare, and housing for all people, because people of color are the ones who continue to live in poverty all across the world.
The Alliance for People's Health is honored to join all of you here today to take action and speak out against racism. Racism is very much alive today, and it is one of the biggest barriers to achieving health for poor and working class people. Sadly, we know that racism will not be eliminated today, tomorrow, or next week. This is because the foundations of this country was built on the exploitation and oppression of poor people of color. And today, this process of super exploitation and national oppression continues through the neoliberal agenda. Neoliberalism is scavenging every part of our community and lives for more profits for the rich. In healthcare, thousands of workers have been laid off and have had their wages cut because of privatization. They are predominantly women of color who now have to juggle 2 to 3 jobs or work overtime with little benefits. At the same time, medical services are being delisted and working class people are forced to pay out of our pockets or can't take care of our health at all. Racist neoliberal policies have a tremendous impact on our quality of life. The erosion of public transit has a greater impact on transit-dependent communities, which are mainly of color. Education is also an important determinant of health. Yet more and more poor students, particularly people of color and immigrants, are so discouraged by the rising tuition fees and the high debt burden that many don't get a post-secondary degree or finish high school, and instead get trapped working at low-paying jobs for the rest of their lives. It is no surprise that the workforce in the most low-paying, dangerous, and exploitive industries are made up of mostly people of color who come from the third world in hopes of building a better life for their families here and back home. But because the government has cut wages and welfare, people can barely afford things like proper housing. More and more poor and working class people are suffering from increasing mental illness, cardiovascular and infectious diseases, and work-related injuries under this neoliberal government. Shame! But history shows us that poor and oppressed people have waged courageous struggles against racism, and that they've built people power in the community by fighting together.
We got next up, Hari Alluri, who's an anti-racist spoken word artist. Give it up for Hari!
If you want to know what we are, we are the people.
We are the people.
We are here.
We are here
to stop racism.
Stop racism.
So, we're standing in East Van, where street folks too often meet those authorized steel toes who blame them for being there. Like the Olympic Committee, who's only scared the good visiting people will see more than what they pre-chose. A pre-packaged, pre-screened, so-called pristine, friendly Canada TV show. What ego? Say it, what ego? Ignoring what we know, and believing the peephole distortion. What is this? I scream no and bear witness. Scream no! and bear witness. Citizenship is sinking or turned away. Weigh anchor, act up and speak the refrain. Koma gata maru means reclaim. Say it, reclaim. Due process overdue, the state mocks it. Watch the trail of dropping rockets, climbing stock tips, and flatline jobs. It's who pays the cost for corporate profit. If you model hope in this moment that's lost it, throw up your left and cross it. I said, if you model hope in this moment that's lost it, throw up your left and cross it. Throw up your left and cross it. When I say anything, y'all say, got to go. Imperialism. Got to go. Exploitation. Got to go. Racist policy. Got to go. Colonial wars. Got to go. Security certificates. Got to go. Safe third country. Got to go. LCP. Got to go. Police brutality. Got to go. Racism. Got to go. Racism.
Got to go. Police.
It was a Halloween scene in a fallow alley with starburst, fireworks, and dumpster candy. Hallow obscene like the lingo of teens being drowned by the peal of styrenes. Woo, woo, that's the sound of the police. Woo, woo, that's the sound of the beast. When the squad car spotted our firecrackers and oversized jackets on 1, 2 indigenous, 4 sons of immigrants, their eyes dilated, blatant like pavement. Say it, blatant like pavement.
Blatant like pavement.
Them behind flashlights, us in their beams. I'm flooded by red and blue flashing memories. Red, blood red on white tooth, in brown face, face to silver barrel, glinting blue apparel, standard issue, clear as sweat. Say it, clear as sweat. Translucent like what to do next. I'm a frozen witness.